The usually media-hungry Clive Palmer was this morning anything but. Guarded by security, he escaped detention, entering the court hours before his hearing and staying inside throughout the lunch break. But he couldn't avoid scrutiny on the stand. Mr Palmer's personal involvement in the collapse, the focus of today's hearing. When asked if he agreed he was heavily involved in Queensland Nickel last year, his reply, no, I don't agree. But later it was heard he met with the company's financial officer fairly regularly that same year to receive financial reports. Mr Palmer also expressed concern about espionage, his dislike of Campbell Newman, and noted that he had a meeting with himself. That meeting was part of a committee controlled by Mr Palmer, the power it wielded a critical aspect of the case. The only other member was his nephew, Clive Mensink. Mr Palmer said meetings were avant-garde as we felt like it. Resolutions were kept in a green notebook Palmer carried with him. It's understood it allowed for political donations or money to be moved. And Mr Palmer left the federal court just a short time ago. It was fairly chaotic scenes as burly security guards tried to block journalists who were waiting to meet him, and the only comment he gave was to do with the Prime Minister.
Well, I should blame Malcolm Turnbull, because Malcolm Turnbull's the one that I met on the 9th of October in Sydney, who refused to provide any money whatsoever for those workers and was quite happy to see the Commonwealth lose $260 million a year.
Mr Palmer will return on Monday to answer more questions.